Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
It's huge for India players, this auction. So I've been looking at the players that the franchises want to break the bank over, be desperate for. And I've picked five or six, and I'll go along and pick what I call as mid caps. These are sort of mid value stocks, very valuable within a certain valuation, within a certain price band. So here we go. I'm going to start with Ishan Kishan, and that wouldn't surprise anybody. Look, Ishan Kishan was on 6.2 crores for MI. He was already a very valuable player, but see what he brings to the table. He's a free stroking attacking player. There's not as many of those as you think there should be. He's a wicket keeper. He's a left-hander. He's batted at 4 successfully. He's a quality opener. He brings that dash. And I think there'd be more than one team that's really very, very keen to have him. So I won't be surprised at all if Ishan Kishan just puts earplugs and closes his mind and just opens his eyes to see what's happened afterwards, because he's already a fairly wealthy man for a young man. I see Ishan Kishan's combo, Ishan Kishan's stock rising a lot. At number 2, I've got Shreyas Iyer, but I was very uncertain about Shreyas Iyer, and I'll tell you why. Over the last 5 seasons, he's crossed 404 times. Now, that's the quality of a good player. That's not what you want from a wow player. You know, wow players give you 500, 550, 600 runs in a season. So more than 400 means he's a solid, bankable player, but you want those to come at a slightly better strike rate. So if Shreyas Iyer was in the auction purely as a number 4 batsman, and I want him to bat number 3 actually, but if he was in the auction purely as number 4, number 3, I wouldn't be going wow and going into double-digit numbers for him. But there's 3 teams that need captains. And I just think that his captaincy record at Delhi, but remember that came with Ricky Ponting's guidance because he was a very young captain, but his captaincy record was very good. Coming in and taking Delhi Capitals to the playoffs when it seemed that that was not destined for them, and then taking them to the final in 2020. That's a wonderful leadership record. I don't know why. I think a McCullum-Shreyas combination at KKR might work the way a Ponting Shreyas combination worked at Delhi. So he's number 2 on my list. Number 3 on my list with a caveat. 3 and 4 on my list come with a caveat. Shardul Thakur is going to bat at number 7. Because you look at the numbers, he played at CSK, it's a free-flowing side, you bat anywhere. He hardly gets to bat because they have a very deep batting lineup. I was very surprised to see the numbers for Shardul Thakur. 61 games, 53 runs. That's it. Now, if I want Shardul Thakur to play in my side, I want him as one of 5 bowlers, ideally as one of 6, but I want him batting at 7 and telling me, give me 150, 180 runs, 150 runs in the season, 150, 170 runs in the season. Do for me what, maybe not what Hardik Pandya was doing, but one number down the order. So if I can get Shardul Thakur at 7 in my side, then he's a good buy, which is also the reason I think Deepak Chahar will be a very, very good buy. I know you want death bowlers, but you want a lot of bowlers to bowl those overs at the top and give you wickets. And Deepak Chahar's value will rise if he's seen as an all-rounder. If he's seen as a bowler, then he's in the group that has Mohammad Shami, Prasidh Krishna, Shivam Mavi, Avesh Khan, Harshal Patel, that kind of group. Even though Harshal Patel brings some batting, but the moment he positions himself as an all-rounder, saying, I'll bat at 7, much like Shardul Thakur, then his value rises. So that's a player I'm looking for. Then, of course, one of my favorites, Shikhar Dhawan. Last 3 seasons, he's given 500, but there was a time when Shikhar Dhawan's strike rate was an issue. He's resolved that. His strike rate is very good, left-hander, top order. Now, are you looking to build a team for the next 3-4 years? Then maybe you're not looking at Shikhar Dhawan. Are you saying, no, hang on, I need to win this year. And if I go well this year, I need to win next year. Then I'm looking at Shikhar Dhawan definitely. I just like his temperament. He's a no-nonsense person, so he fits in well into a team. And then I'm looking at Chahal, of course. Yuzvendra Chahal. We were talking on Cricbuzz along with Dinesh Karthik, and he thought that he's still the best leggy in the country. I'm pretty happy to go with that. He struggled a bit having to play at RCB on that ground in the early part, though IPL hasn't been played there much. But yes, Chahal is my number 6. The good thing about this is that Your take could be completely different from mine. But the fun part of doing this exercise is that everybody can get involved.